My friends, would you like to get a group of leaders uncomfortable? Sit them in a circle and start talking to them about authenticity and vulnerability. No one wants to bare their soul in a work setting. Everyone is afraid they will be seen as weak or judged or worse. Some folks deflect, some resist. Sometimes they say that talking about these things are unprofessional. Some shut down and just stop participating, even if you suddenly get an emergency call that they have to step out of the room for. Some of them try to meet the moment despite the discomfort, but it always feels crunchy, uncomfortable, and uncertain. So let's get real. The words authenticity and vulnerability can cause an unnecessary reaction and resistance. So let's clarify what we really mean. Authenticity is about being real, honest, transparent, having the self awareness to know your own values, strengths, and emotions. Authenticity is not about letting it all hang out in messy, unregulated ways, regardless of the impact around you. One of my kids would say, you do you, and that's not a good thing, in especially from a leader. Vulnerability is about transparency and openness, intentionally sharing a small part of yourself, appropriate for the moment, the people, and the situation. It is not about oversharing or inappropriate sharing for the people that you're in conversation with, or inviting people into your personal problems if they're not part of your personal life. So, in my most recent blog, I get really honest about when authenticity and vulnerability will serve us as leaders and when they won't. There's some cautions, right? Don't just let it all hang out and tell your deep, dark secrets. You're not going to result in more performance. You're not going to create more connection. You're not going to deepen understanding or trust. You're not going to get the work done. You're going to be seen as lacking credibility. So there's some cautions. The other thing to note is that authenticity and vulnerability, or if you want to call them something else, being real or having the self awareness to know your strengths and honesty, we'll just use the word honesty or transparency, they're incredible strengths for you to have as a leader, but they're not the only strengths you should have. So read my blog. Let's explore some more. Thanks for listening.